I've been studying and working on energy efficiency for almost 2 decades. And one thing I know for sure is that a building envelope is a make or break step in not just zero energy buildings, but any home or building trying to be energy efficient. From the very beginning, we set out to reach a high level of airtight construction in our building. This is critical because building air leaks and heat loss through a poorly insulated building envelope are a significant source of wasted energy. We knew we needed to get this right to achieve zero energy here at the Climate Innovation Center. So, buckle up. There's a lot to learn and a lot of things to watch out for in this crucial step for achieving zero energy. First things first, it's important to understand how many elements are included in the building envelope and how many ways heated or cooled air can leak out of your building. Things like wall insulation, foundation insulation, windows, doors, ceiling insulation are all parts of a well-insulated building envelope. And importantly, many of these elements have a different contractor installing them. In the first film, I talked about bringing together the ideal team. You'll recall that we enlisted a building envelope commissioning agent to ensure all the different building envelope components were installed to meet our zero energy standards. First, our commissioning agent conducted site visits and provided guidance to our general contractor and the various trades to make sure that our building envelope was installed the way we needed to reach our airtight construction goals. This included things like sequencing the fluid-applied vapor barriers and the exterior insulation and levels of flashing and also exterior brickwork. As you can see, we wanted to make sure that in every nook and cranny of this building we had the right kind of insulation and airtight construction. But even with the close attention to details, we found that a portion of the rim joist in our building was initially not sealed and insulated. And this is one example of why it's critical to have the owner and a building envelope consultant keep a very close watch on all the countless details that might seem insignificant, but if missed, can result in unnecessary air leakage and energy consumption and increase your energy use and reduce comfort. Second, for our windows, it was imperative that they were installed in a specific manner to prevent air and water leakage. This meant for some windows, our building envelope commissioning agent had to have the installers go back and correct window installs because they lacked components to ensure a continuous air vapor barrier system. With so many different contractors working on any given project, you need the insights of a commissioning agent to catch these kind of vital details.
On site today, we are doing ASTM E1105 testing, which is a water penetration resistance testing on windows. So the architect and Utah Clean Energy came together to decide what they wanted for a performance rating, and now we're testing that to make sure that it achieves that performance.
Third, the last step to achieving an airtight construction was to perform a whole building air leakage test. This is how we confirmed that all the countless building envelope steps we took to achieve high levels of insulation and airtightness were successful. Thanks to the attention we paid to constructing the hundreds of wall details correctly, our building scored a superior level of airtightness at 0.13 CFM per square foot.
In terms of an energy efficient building, a high performance building like this one, we're looking for a very tight result. And so in terms of the ASHRAE numbers, anything under 0.1 CFM per square foot at 75 is going to be considered very tight.
Not all spray foams are created equal. Most spray foams use hydrofluorocarbons, which are very damaging to our planet's climate since they can be hundreds or even thousands of times more potent as a greenhouse gas than carbon dioxide. Thanks to Huntsman Building Solutions, who donated their low global warming potential spray foam prowess to this project, we were able to utilize a hydrofluoroethylene or HFO-based spray foam, which has a global warming potential of only 1.
Today we're installing HeatLock HFO Pro. We actually get an air and vapor barrier at 1 inch of product. And I believe we're installing 3 inches of product underground and in the walls and ceiling.
From all of us at Utah Clean Energy, thank you Huntsman Building Solutions for helping to make our building airtight and ultra energy efficient with an innovative and climate smart spray foam. The moral of the story is a well-insulated and airtight building envelope is fundamental to achieving zero energy, and a building commissioning agent needs to be a key part of your team. At the end of the day, we are going to be able to enjoy a comfortable office on the hottest and coldest of days, while keeping our electricity needs low in the process.